Alright guys, today we're going to talk about one of the most popular questions I see on Facebook. What height ape hanger bars should I put on my Harley? Roll intro. So you can see here I have a set of 14-inch ape hanger bars on my bike. And my history with ape hangers is pretty broad. I've been on Harleys for 15 years. I started off with beach bars. Then I got a set of 18-inch ape hangers. Then I dropped down to a 10-inch, and now I'm at 14-inch. So I know pretty much what every height's going to feel like. By the way, guys, check out this view. That is Lake Matthews, just above my house. It's a drinking water lake. There's no boats or anything on it, but I like to come up here once in a while and just take in the view. It's awesome. So let's fire this bad boy up, and maybe I can help you guys figure out what height bars you want to run on your Harley. And ape hanger bars apply to a lot of bikes. This is the Street Glide here. There's the Road Glide, the whole touring series. You got your Fat Boys, you got your Road Kings. So yeah, let's ride and check it out. Another reason I like coming up here is some of the homes are just beautiful. Look at this home right here, and he's the one that's overlooking this awesome view. I'll show you a couple other cool entryways as we ride down the hill. My voice is a little funny today. I had my birthday party last night, and I think I talked too much. Whew. There's roll. Now, check out, we're going to turn the corner here and check out, my voice. We're going to go check, so check out this guy's property here. It's not going to look the best on a GoPro. But this guy's got a serious spread. Freaking love it. Look at that, man. His driveway is as big as my house. So nice. And he's got another little house right here. Guest home. Driveway goes down to who knows what. It's freaking awesome. Now, what you guys need to remember is that I am 5'11", 5'10", 5'11". So the bar height for you may vary depending on how tall you are. Obviously, the taller you are, the higher your bar you're going to want. The shorter you are, the lower your bar. I gotta crack my shield, man. I just want to show you this real quick. Oh my god, my voice. Look at these two driveways right here. It's just like, what? These two entryways. Look at this, man. Looks like you're going into Gilligan's Island or something. Oh shit. How cool is that? Very, very nice. I don't know what the house looks like, but I'm sure it's very cool too. And then his next door neighbor's got a sweet gate also. Check this out. So cool. Oh, doggy. What up, dog? Alright, so let's give you my history with handlebars. I've been on Harleys for about 15 years, and I started on a Fat Boy, and it had beach bars on it. Now, I immediately, probably within the first 2 weeks, pulled those bars off, because basically ape hanger bars are like an attitude handlebar. The higher your handlebar, the bigger the attitude. And I wanted to have a big attitude on that bike, so I went from a beach bar to a 18-inch ape hanger. Here's what they look like right here. They looked really, really super tall, but you know what? They feel really nice, and everybody be like, dude, how do you even ride that bike with those handlebars? That looks, I mean, like literally your hands are like this. But you know what? You actually have a lot of control with those handlebars. It's not as bad as it looks. Oh, my brakes on this bike. I can't wait to do the build on this bike and fix everything that's wrong with it. So I ran the 18-inch ape hangers for a long time, many, many years. And let me tell you what, I love the feel, I love the look, but I wasn't a big fan of when your hands are that high. Your hands are quite a ways above your heart, and after about a half hour to 45 minutes, you start getting a numbing feeling in your hands. So if you're just gonna like bebop around town, it's not a big deal. But if you're gonna go on long rides, like for me, it wasn't ideal. It was not the ideal height at all. As you can see here, we're already down the hill, getting closer to that lake. And there was a time when the 18-inch ape hanger was everywhere. Everybody was running 18s. And I really think the times have changed. You know, people are going to a lower bar, just you know, for long distance comfort. Is this a dead end? Well, dang. Dang it, Jasper. I was kind of hoping to slow my speed down so there's not so much wind coming in. Look at these houses, man. It's just cool. Look at that place. It's like an old mansion. So, if you're a big, tall dude, if you're like over 6 foot, you know, you may be like, yeah, 18-inch ain't so bad for me. You know, maybe find a guy with a bike. You know, when you're out riding around, find somebody with 18s on their bike and sit on it, see how it feels. So what I did on that same bike was I changed the bike into a bobber, and I wanted a lower bar. So what I did was I went from the 18-inch bar down to a 10-inch bar. And when I first did that, I was like, oh, this is so much better. I love this bar. It looks great on the bike. You know, my arms were like kind of like this, more like straight out. And you know, at first I was like, you know, this is great, you know. And they were a great bar for kind of like just tooling around town. But as soon as I'd go on a ride for like an hour, you know, 45 minutes to an hour, I had a new problem. The rotator in my shoulder of my left arm would just start hurting, like aching, like what is the deal? It was no longer an issue of my hands going numb. It was more of an issue of pain in my shoulder. So I never really rode the bike very far. I just kind of bebopped around town on it. Maybe the furthest I rode one way was not even an hour and a half, if that. So I was able to manage, you know, the comfort of the bike. But yeah, for me, a 10-inch bar is just not ideal at all. So I ended up selling that bike, and actually not that long ago, maybe it's been like 3 months now, and I bought the bike I'm on now. This is a Street Glide, part of the Harley touring series, one of their more popular selling models. And when I bought this bike, I only had one prerequisite. It had to have 14-inch ape hanger bars on it, and that's what it does have. The rest of the bike is basically stock, and it needs a lot of work, and I got a lot of plans for this bike. When I'm running these bars here, I feel like my hands are just slightly above my heart. My arms are just not going straight out, but they're going up a little bit. You know, it's really comfortable. I've done many all-day rides. I get home, leave at 9 in the morning, get home around 6 in the evening, and I've had like zero discomfort, no numbing in my hands. My shoulders feel fine. So for a guy that's 5'10", this 14-inch bar is perfect. Now, obviously, if you're 5'8", you might want a 12-inch bar, or you know, a 10-inch bar. Or if you're taller, you may be like, I need to go with the 18s, you know, because I'm super tall. But check it out, we're getting closer to the lake now. So the funny thing is, when I'm always seeing these questions on Facebook about what height bar should I get, they never mention their height. And I'm like, dude, like, it really depends on how tall you are. I mean, that's a big factor, so you got to take that into account. You can't just ask the general public what height bar should you run, because they're different heights, you're a different height. It's like, you know, that matters. It's just not just what's the best bar on the motorcycle. You guys are like a team. You got to work together, and you got to fit together. Nice, guys on the move. But I do think that the 14-inch bar is one of the more popular heights for the average person. But I got a question for you guys. When does a handlebar become an ape hanger bar? I mean, is it 14 inches and up? You know, is it like, well, it's got to be, you know, anything 10 inches and up? I mean, if you ask me, I would say an ape hanger is 14, 16, 18 inches, because I think if you're going to call it an ape hanger, you need to have your arms kind of going upward like this. And on the lower bars, you just don't do that. So that's my question for today. When is a handlebar an actual ape hanger? Man, I hope I can get home on this gas. Look at my gas gauge. I didn't even notice how long my bike was on fuel. I'm on fumes, baby. So here we are at the lake now, Lake Matthews, and So that's pretty much my take on ape hanger bars, choosing the right ones. You know, maybe that'll help you guys choose, maybe it won't. And if in any case, it's good hanging out with you guys, getting a little bit of time on the bike. And I'll see you guys next episode.